Skill Grave Chill. 32% move speed slow for 3 seconds. Not like hugely amazing, but 10-second cooldown is good uptime. So I'm a little worried that he didn't skill that early. Hopefully he'll 1-1-1 and pick himself up some of that. Obviously Disruption coming out already. So yeah, I guess they wanna keep the Luna from getting the early tower. They want to keep her shut down nice and solid. But they lost some time. They lost a bit of that advantage that they got from being participants in that bottom battle. Side pull going to be done by X Mike, but Universe just going to come in and clean it up. X Mike stealing some of it with the Shadow Poison. Cheeky. Owie trying to play back and forth with Bulba. Where's his bear? Oh, his bear was trying to pull the creeps off, but it didn't work. He didn't quite get the timing quite right. Looks like we have Snaking definitely taking the lead in mid lane over Korok. He's 16-3 as compared to Korok's. I don't know. He's starting to pick up again. 14-3 now. Fairly even across the board. We have 18-3 Luna, the 12-2 Chaos Knight. So yeah, the Luna's doing a little bit better there, courtesy of that extra 22 damage now from Lunar Blessing. Loser Blessing. Can you imagine if you lost a game and you just got an extra 22 damage? It would level up with each game you lost. Like, so you'd have 12 damage the next game, then you'd have 22 the next one. So if you got against like a team that had lost 5 games straight, they'd just be swigging for 150 out of the gate. Sounds balanced, right, guys? Sounds like something we could learn from League of Legends. They do good balanced stuff, and that sounds like an idea they'd be really into. Alright, Snaking still going up against Korok in the middle lane, still winning pretty handily. He's definitely accelerated his lead. He's now 9 creeps ahead. Tied on denies, but I mean, Korok he's having trouble. Ooh, looks like he's going to snag that DD rune. He wants to get his bottle first. And Snaking knows it. He knows that the rune is down there. He knows that Korok is down there, but Korok is going to get to it first, and he'll just be able to orb right through if he needs to. And port. Boom! Already a fort used up here, I believe. By oh no, I'm crazy. I just heard I heard towers, and I was focused on other things. I'm like, did they fort that tower already? No, okay. But see, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Look at this. You have your incredibly aggressive tri-lane, and you're afraid to go on anyone because they have a little more in terms of levels. They have that very, very powerful defensive tri-lane, and you have this incredible triple stun combo, and you're afraid to go on a Luna, who already has her Tranquil Boots up. She's got Sobi Mask ready, and I'm worried. This offensive tri-lane needs to get some work done soon, or it'll have been a waste. Because the Chaos Knight is not getting the farm he needs up here. He's 15-2, as compared to Luna, who's 30-10. At 5 minutes, a double creep score difference is pretty darn significant. Korok's still having trouble here in the mid lane. Has not popped that DD yet. Snaking probably really wants to kill him. Look at that health he's at. Just a couple of flat cannon hits. Again, I wish... Well, I guess now missile against Puck. Nope. Yeah, he's got the flat cannon. Oh, they're coming mid. They're trying to make the rotation mid. It looks like the... Oh! He phase shifts the last one. Pops the double damage rune. Trying to dodge out of that call down. Do you have... Oh, the silence! Look at the clutch silence. Do you have an orb? Do you have an... Oh my god, that orb! That orb dodge. The phase shift. And now support is coming in from Liquid. Oh, this could have been a huge blunder. Look at Tides going down so hard. Gonna get taken down. Oh, man. Now Fluff looks like he's in trouble, but that soul assumption charge is building like crazy. Oh, the dream coil. He got the level off of the kill, and boom! Snaking loses his mid advantage just as easily as that. Korok will be able to farm up just a little. Big, nice little turnaround there. Let's see how the GPM just shifted. Alright, so he still has actually a significant advantage. Loses his advantage. Was probably a bit strong on mine, but that is a huge turnaround that Korok really needed. Beautiful phase shift. Like, the dodge into the trees, gets bottled up, manages to just barely dodge out of the call down, then silence the Lina. All those split-second reactions right there. That's a quality Puck player right there. That's what you need to make the most out of that hero. He has a lot of very split-second sort of abilities.
I should thank you.
Everything must be ready at a moment's notice, and that has just given Luna ever more time. I think W is what I want. Yes! Guys, I remembered one. Then Y is net worth. W. And then which one is, GPM, U. Okay, those are good. And then I for buyback. Cool. Those are the important ones so far. See, and the biggest problem up here is that now the Chaos Knight is 16-2. He has brown boots. Luna is 44-12 and has 1,400 gold to go with what she had before. That's a dangerous start for a Luna, and if they manage to kind of roll this into the mid-game, they have the mid-game lineup here. See how it goes down, but this aggressive tri-lane has not worked out. They now failed their mid-gank, which means that Korok, while not, particularly dominant, they're not shutting him down at all. And the Chaos Knight, I can't get over how important it is that he's not getting the farm he needs to be a mid-game presence, because I really think that's going to cost them at some point. Maybe they'll find a way back, maybe they'll pull their way back into it, but it's dangerous. Alright. Way Too Sexy and Universe hanging out in mid lane. Bulba also hanging out. They have Fluff was smoked up. It looks like it just wore off. A lot of people meeting in mid lane, but Luna, and Lone Druid still just farming up. What does Lone Druid got? He has his Orb of Venom on his bear. He has his boots on himself. 44 and 8. But, oh, TC. Keep farming, buddy. That Luna. I have an unreasonable love for that hero. Just accept it, guys. You just have to accept it. Korok's still doing okay in this mid lane. Universe still hanging around. They want to make something happen on him, but if Korok keeps his reactions up, it's very, very easy. One of the easiest things to phase shift is that Chaos Bolt, 'cause it has that nice lazy arc it takes before it actually hits someone.
Top tower's hurting.
Top tower, and here's the power of Luna. 22 damage to all three of these heroes. That tower is going to go down, and boom, Bulba level 7. Let's see, hero level for E.
The Dire best do something.
This thing, all of the kind of power heroes here, level 8 Puck, level 7 Luna, level 7 Nyx. Those are the heroes you need to get levels on. You have the Gyrocopter, and Gyrocopter is the big one for the mid-game here. Obviously, the Syllabear is going to be high level. He's been pretty much untouched down here at the bottom lane. Owie's farming up just fine. But the Gyrocopter's level 8, and then your Chaos Knight, who is supposed to be your other mid-game powerhouse, level 4. That tri-lane, they constantly had to have 3 people in it. Because it was an offensive lane, they couldn't just send some people over into the jungle, get some extra XP for themselves. So it cost them a lot in the level department. They didn't really get any gold out of it. And it's not transitioning. It didn't kill the Luna. It's not transitioning into the mid-game at the moment. A lot more roaming happening now. Luna's actually come bottom to start pushing things back. Not afraid of Owie at all. Owie went Midas, so they want to take this late. They're saying, okay, we have the late game lineup. Let's try to turtle it out. We have the Gyrocopter, we have the Windrunner, we have the Lina. That's some fantastic creep clearing ability to try to shut down pushes.
Radiant's bottom tower.
TC stealing these pull creeps, cheeky. Reality Rift on Puck, quickly phase shifts out, but there's the 3-second stun. He doesn't have the orb because he's going to go down real easy. For a second I thought he was going to make it away. Bulba tried to eat some of that rocket barrage, but the call down just too much right there for Korok to die, for Korok to live through. Excuse me. Is Mike wandering around?
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Wards
difficulties.
Existing. Not a lot of warding going on around the map at the moment, actually. Do we have more coming out for X Mike? Yeah, that's what he was waiting for. I'm sitting here and like, there's not enough wards for either of these teams right now. Very defensive wards coming out, obviously, for Dignitas. Again, they're looking to take this late, most likely. Trying to pick up something on Universe. No, he's just kind of... This is just, I don't know. He's just kind of wandering. You'd think he'd be wanting to get more farm, but he's still sitting at that 19 and 2 CS. Looks like you're going for basically a support Chaos Knight, which, I mean, he's certainly got good spells and can be effective with that farm, but just having just a little bit on him, like the drum on top of the treads or the armlet on top of the treads, increases his kill potential by just quite a bit is what I'll go with. And, oh man, so this is the thing. Look, the Nyx already has his arcane boots. The Visage already has his arcane boots. The Shadow Demon obviously warding up. That's to be expected. Let's see here. Windrunner, regular boots. Lina, no boots, just a branch and a ward. The advantage of the tri-lane is starting to show, especially on those support heroes. And that's just, if they can't find the easy kills on the support heroes in the mid-game, it's dangerous. Oh, those familiars. Oh, he even caught Way Too Sexy with the stun.
Tower's getting the business.
Oh, man. Korok hanging around the Ancients. Looks like he wants to maybe make something happen on snaking. Maybe he wants to cut someone. Or maybe he's just exploring. I don't know. Are they going to try to get that mid tower? Are they going to try to get somebody who comes through here? It doesn't look like he's going to catch anyone. 3 heroes hanging out bottom, just defending this tower. Don't want it to go down. They're probably going to push through to here with the Luna aura. Between Luna and Visage, you can get a whole lot done if you got the familiars coming in. One right there. I don't see the other familiar. I guess it ended up dying anyway, and he doesn't want to... Oh, he doesn't have to resummon. Okay.
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage on that tower coming in real quick. Trying to smack that familiar. Looks like they're going to try to defend this. They're all shifting towards the bottom lane. Bulba and Universe might meet there in the jungle, but it looks like Bulba just runs away. Universe doesn't want to engage on that. Gonna send out the bear to try and mess with him just a little. Smack him. Smack and port back. So it's hit him, bear, then get back here. And it looks like Liquid doesn't really want to force the issue at the moment. They don't want to push into that tower. They don't want to give them something they don't need to. Especially with Korok up top, just, you know, pushing. Pushing tier 2.
Silence.
Quite handily. I mean, he can port back if he needs to. Looks like, are they going to trade off this tier 1? I'm not sure the tier 2 will go down fast enough for this to actually... Yeah, they just let it go. Are they gonna... Is Dignitas gonna port to top lane? Yeah, alright, we have the gyrocopter coming in on that down portal. Korok just backs up. Gets some damage done. I guess they thought that was worth it. Didn't really care to engage it. TC pushing mid, tier 1. Not a lot there to stop him. Gyrocopter moving back towards the mid lane, but not really in a position to kill him as long as he backs up safely, just as he's doing. Still obviously the Luna is very kind of 3,500 gold. What is she saving for? Maybe she's just going straight BKB.
Illusion.
God, straight BKB against this team would actually be quite huge.
Double damage.
And I think just get a BKB and just start pushing with it. So that might actually be exactly what he's going for. 350 gold. We will know. It looks like with this DD, they're gonna all shackle on a Bulba from way too sexy. He's just gonna try to get away. They're trying to push people back, and the DD from the Luna should be able to bring this tower down nice and quick. Dangerous to sit there and tank it though. I mean, again, TC does not have a lot of health, but Creeps will take the aggro. TC gets it. He's at 4,000 gold. Let's see if he buys that. See, I'm still wondering what the Sage's Mask is for. Maybe he was gonna get an Aquila and he decided he would just skip it because they were doing so well. Courier's coming out at the moment. He doesn't want to spend his gold. Blink Dagger for Puck. Very, very powerful item. I mean, again, a lot of people watching probably know this already, but basically getting the extra mobility on Puck. Maybe some of you are thinking, you know, why do I need a Blink Dagger on Puck? I have Orb. If you don't have to use Orb for positioning, not only can you use it for escape, but you can use it for primary nuke as well, if you're not trying to use it to force yourself into a position. And the instant positioning with Blink, as opposed to just saying, hey, here's an Orb, I'm going to be here in a couple seconds, is always more valuable. Oh, Snakey, you are in so much trouble, buddy. Oh, they've even burned the Eclipse. Seems like overkill right there, jeez. They're going to take top tower, but they're going to lose Snaking, and they might... yeah, I think they have enough damage to bring down this bottom tier 2. That's not a good trade.
I'm trying to bust down Radiant structures now. Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Boom. Oh, nice shackle on Bulba and TC. Port's coming in, try to get this defensive disruption off on Bulba, but they basically just kept him there. Oh, but he's going to get away. Oh, they're going to go for X-Mike. Puck picks off Lina just across the map, but it looks like Aui's going to pick off the Shadow Demon, and everyone else is just going to try to get out. They don't want to continue this fight. And that was a really nice shackle from Way Too Sexy to set up that kill. This is really, I mean, if they had just retreated as soon as they got, you know, they got the fort off. But if that shackle hadn't happened, no one would have died there. They wouldn't have needed to burn the disruption. They probably could have fought, quite frankly. Korok saying, "That's silly of you, Snaking. Why would you waste your mana on that?" Oh wow, Luna has just gone. She has an Eagle Song. Luna's just going straight Butterfly. She says, screw your stuns, screw your magic. I'm just going to hit you for damage, and I'm going to not get hit in return. She's going to hit you for numbers damage. She's going to be swinging quick. I would have liked to see the BKB. I know it's a more defensive pickup, but at the same time it lets them kind of be more aggressive, because the Luna can then just pop the BKB into the Eclipse, and Eclipse is all the damage she really needs in the mid game.